Let's see what the week has to offer to you, what the guidance is going to be. But first, let me remind you that if you like my videos, if you like my channel, it's best if you subscribe. Don't forget to like my videos, leave comments, and if you're interested to learn about your life, and if you have some specific personal questions that you would like to have answered by me and the tarot, you can book a personal reading with me as well. First things first, we're going to look at the theme of the upcoming week, and that's marriage. So, marriage could refer to the very literal meaning of the concept, namely that two people come together in a holy matrimony and they decide to spend their lives together, and it's essentially a commitment. But I think a more exciting interpretation here is akin to the Lovers card in the tarot, which is more of an abstract spiritual kind of unity that you can create even within yourself. So maybe you don't even need another person, an external thing, to be able to achieve that. So before we look at the tarot interpretation of this card, let me butcher the pronunciations of almost all these words, except the ones that I know how to say. Házasság, heirat, mariage, marriage, svatba, noce. Again, if you know any of these languages, and if you know how these words are supposed to be pronounced correctly, then feel free to let me know in the comments. Maybe I learn from it, and next time I'm going to be able to say these correctly. Okay, so let's see, what are two things that are coming together? So I'm going to pull two cards actually to see what are the two things that are merging here. And we actually have a reversed card here, this one. So this is the synthesis of two cards that represent opposing directions, but let's see what they are. So we have the Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. So the first thing that comes to my mind is a quote by Oprah. It's not directly related to what we see going on here, but it just popped into my head. It's the idea that luck happens when opportunity meets preparation. So essentially, the idea is that there's no such thing as a coincidence. There's no such thing as luck. Or perhaps a better way to phrase it is opportunity. And if you're not prepared to take it when it comes, it's not something that's going to help you. So the way I interpret these two is that now is not the time to catch a lucky break. Now is not the time for external events and serendipity coming in and saving you, because we have it reversed. The Wheel of Fortune, that is. The Wheel of Fortune represents the twists and turns of fate that we all encounter throughout our lifetime. Several times when the plot thickens, when the vibe changes, when there's a completely new direction that unexpectedly arises. And even we are surprised of what we're capable of with the Wheel of Fortune being present. But since it's reversed in our case, this is suggesting to me that it all comes down to hard work and dedication. Don't expect to be saved by the bell. Don't expect things to align themselves in a favorable fashion. It is you who needs to do the work and be committed to the path. And another thing that is really necessary here, according to the Seven of Wands, is the willingness and the readiness to disagree with those who are, quote unquote, standing in your way. So I think this marriage between these two cards, if we can phrase it that way, it's the marriage between the energies of lack of fortune, lack of luck, or perhaps even bad luck. I can also be in the mix here. And on the other side, this sort of ruthless determination to get your point across and to energetically counter any influences or any forces around you that are trying to force you into a position of submission. You don't have to accept that. You don't have to go with it, and you know it. So forging your own luck under such circumstances comes down to the degree to which you're comfortable to confront others and to be disliked by other people. That takes guts sometimes. It takes a high tolerance for stress. And if you can do it, you're going to be able to forego the negative events or the general negative effect of the Wheel of Fortune successfully. So you have to step up and stand up for your own interests in this situation and be proactive. Otherwise, this is going to be a long, long week. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.